You remember Roisin Barnett, Jamaica? Here is the witness statement by Roisin Barnett, the young man who killed Kemisha Wright and her 4 children. Here is the statement from Roisin Barnett, Jamaica. Barnett stated one night he was at Kemisha's home and 2 men came, ordered items, and he served them. So apparently, Kemisha Wright had a shop. Kemisha, who was present, he says, grabbed the money and he collected from the men, and told him not to serve any of her customers. So for Kemisha Wright to say that she don't want him to serve none of her customers, obviously is either Roisin did a thief for her money or do something wrong that she never approve of. Barnett says she did this in front of the customers and he felt very disrespected. He says she also flashed some water in his face. So it means that she dashed water in his face. Probably a one juice or one liquor she take up out of the fridge or something. And you know, probably her hand flash and it flash in his face. He states that ever since that incident, Kemisha's attitude and that of her children's towards him changed. Barnett also said during the night of Monday, June 20th, approximately at midnight, he was at the home and Kemisha told him to lock up the place. He told her he heard a vehicle outside. She looked and said she saw nothing. Barnett says he looked at her, and she looked back at him as if she saw that he was spraying her. According to Barnett, Wright made after something on her dresser, but he didn't see what it was. He said that he prayed in the heavens that it was a knife or a scissors. Hear the interesting story now. In his caution statement, Barnett disclosed that he had a knife on him and he stabbed her up. You hear what I said, Jamaica? Barnett said he had a knife. So there was no argument in Jamaica. There was no argument. Look like the youth are carry feelings about the money we should take from him out of the shop. Hear that part, yeah? 2 of the children, he said, rushed to the dresser and started throwing things at him. He said again he didn't see what it was, but grabbed both of the children and stabbed them. How gruesome! Roisin Barnett. How gruesome! The eldest child grabbed a pair of scissors and he went after her. And she fell and he stabbed her. He said when everybody was dead, he changed off and disposed of the shorts he was wearing and the knife. The finding of the postmortem was also revealed in the court. Kemisha Wright received 48 incised wounds in the region of her neck, chest, abdomen, and limbs. 48 wounds. 48 wounds, Jamaica. To her neck, chest, abdomen, and limbs. Cause of death is a hemorrhage and shock and multiple sharp force injuries. The 23-year-old child, month-old child, Keyshawn Henry Jr., had 11 incised wounds, inclusive of a wound to the neck, which the doctor described as a cutthroat injury. 15-year-old Kimanda Smith, 9 incised wounds and 4 stab wounds. 12-year-old Shara Smith, 22 wounds and 2 scratches to the throat, wound to the neck. 5-year-old Raphael Smith, 5 incised wounds and a gaping wound to the upper anterior neck. The prosecution intends to prepare victim impact statement from family members. It is also read out in court that Cousins says he saw Barnett, that a cousin saw Barnett with a knife, and Barnett told him, "Me go one, me brother out at Chapelton say, me a go kill some people tonight. So him fi look out, eye me eye." Look out of in the eye. So it appears this was a premeditated crime. It appears Russian Barnett have up Kemisha right from the night she grab up the money out time hand. It appears that the water that was flashed in his face got him really upset. Really upset, really enraged, really angry to the point. To the point, Jamaica. On Sunday, 5 people must be buried because of one man's inability to control his anger and his temperament. A man's inability to control his anger and temperament. What could have Kemisha Wright done to you, Russian Barnett, for you to stab her 48 times?